Traveling can get overwhelming sometimes, especially when you're faced with the worries of what to pack, how to pack them, or what you should avoid packing. And as students, sometimes when we're going to a new place to study, we want to pack everything we'll make sure we would need that would make us comfortable. So today, I thought I should make a video to answer some of the questions I've been getting in my DM about me sharing my experience with what I packed when I was coming down to the USA, how I packed them. So this is a video to answer some of the questions in my DM. If you are interested in learning about what to pack or how to pack your things when traveling abroad to accommodate that baggage allowance given by your airline, then this video is for you. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, if this is your first time stopping by, you're welcome. My name is Esther. I'm an international student from Nigeria and I share tips with my friends on how to study in the USA. Today's video is going to be about traveling abroad or moving abroad, things to pack, how to pack them, and things to avoid packing when traveling. I have a checklist here with me, so permit me guys, as I might be looking down, to provide you those things I've jotted down. Make sure you get yourself a notebook or a notepad and a pen so you can itemize all those things down, and then after the video you can check out the ones you have, and the ones you don't have you can try to get them if you would love to. Today, the first thing I'll be telling you guys would be your documents. Yes, this is as important as the trip itself. Talking about your documents, your international passport, your I-20, your admission letter to the school you're going to, your scholarship letter if you have one. Okay, you can also get your vaccine cards, your immunization cards, just any document, your transcripts, your academic transcripts from your previous schools you attended, your certificates, your degree certificates, get them. And when you're getting your documents, make sure you have photocopies of everything. Okay, you can put one set in your check-in bags and one set in your hand luggage, but make sure your important traveling documents, you have the originals in your hand luggage. And all these your documents, make sure you get a clear bag or a clear folder to put them so you have everything organized. Next item I'll be talking about will be cash and cards. Please, if you're moving abroad to a new country, you need cash in the currency of that country you're going to. So try and exchange some of your local currency to the new currency you're going to spend in the new country. I cannot say if you're coming to the USA you should come with this specific amount of dollars. Just get something you know will be able to sustain you on your arrival. But one thing I would say is the first expenses you might be making, apart from getting yourself a few things to eat, would be your house rent. So your first month house rent, you pay that in cash. And here in the USA, you pay your first month house rent whenever you're signing your lease with security deposit. So that's like you're paying ×2 of the house rent. So you need a cash to be able to cover that. Or maybe if you need to pay your health insurance in cash, if your scholarship or your funding does not cover that. So you need cash to be able to do all these things. Also, for your cards, your ATM cards, get them. Activate your mobile banking if you don't have one. Activate your online banking also if you don't have one, because all these things will come in handy if you need to make some transactions with your own country cards. And I would say if your ATM card has close expiration dates, please try to renew them. Get yourself a new ATM card before you leave your home country. You don't want to travel with a card that will expire the following year of traveling, right? So get an updated ATM card when you're traveling. And make sure you organize all your cards and your cash in a wallet. You would need a wallet to put all these things, because even when you come to the USA, to the new school you're going to, they will give you your ID cards and maybe your new ATM card that you'll be using in the new country you're going to. So all those things will go in your wallet. So get yourself a wallet from your home country if you don't have one, to organize all those things. Next things I'll be talking about will be your gadgets. And the first gadget I'll be talking about will be your laptop. That should be in your backpack or a school bag, whatever it is you identify it as. Your laptop, your phones. Speaking about phones, I know Samsung and iPhone work very well in the USA if you're changing a network carrier or provider. If you're using any other phone apart from these two brands, you might want to get yourself any of these two brands, because you might travel and your phone will not work. So get yourself something that can work. And get all your chargers, your phone chargers, your laptop chargers. Get them, put them in your hand luggage, because they will come in handy on your transit, especially if you have like a long layover. And that would bring me to say, get yourself a universal travel adapter, something like this, because in Nigeria, most of our appliances, most of our chargers have this kind of plugs, right? But here in the USA, this is the kind of plug most of the appliances use it. So you need to get like a converter, something like this, an adapter that would make you, insert your plug into this, and then you can be able to use it with the 3 mouths. This is for the 2 mouths. This is the US mouth. So this one helps you to charge with the Europe mouth, and this one helps you to charge with the US mouth, like however the case may be. So get yourself something like this or something like this. They would serve you to help you make use of your appliances, so you don't have to go and start buying new charger or something. This will help you for most of the appliances or the gadgets you'll be traveling with. Get yourself power banks if you have. Get a power bank. Put that in your hand luggage. One thing I would say about power bank is avoid charging it fully. Like, don't charge your power bank up to 100%. You can have it 97 or 98% charge, because you might be going through some country and they might find some of these things and illegal equipment for you to carry, especially if it is 100% full. I've had a friend share his experience about facing a challenge carrying his power banks because it's 100% full. So you can do 97% or 98% and you'll be fine. They will tell you there's light in the USA 247. You don't need your power banks. Please bring it. They will come in handy, especially sometimes when you're out of the house or when you travel. Maybe when you go camping or something like that. Just get it if you can afford it. Get your power bank. Next thing I'll be saying that I know a lot of you have been itching to hear will be your clothing, okay? And I would say get yourself few pairs of jeans when you're coming, maybe like 2 or 3 pairs that can serve you at least for the first month on your arrival. Get yourself t-shirts, polos. This one, nobody told me when I was coming, so I regretted not coming with it. Corporate wears. Get yourself corporate wears when coming. You don't have to pack a complete suit if you don't have one. If you have one, good, pack it. If you don't, you can. For guys, you can just get a shirt, a pants, and a tie. For ladies, you can get a gown or a skirt and a corporate shirt, because this will come in handy when you have career fairs in your schools. You're going jump hunting, so you need a corporate wear in your bag. Your native wears, if you like them, pack them, but don't pack too much. A couple is fine for you. You might need them when you need to attend native functions in your schools or native gatherings outside the school or something like that. Don't pack too much. Consider the state of the USA you're going to, or the place you're going to. Consider the seasons they have there. If you know it will not be favorable for you to wear most of these native wears, don't pack too much, just pack few. Then get winter wears. Irrespective of the season of the year you are traveling, get your winter wears. When I was coming, I came with my jacket, my winter jacket, 2 of them, head warmers, thick socks, and gloves. Get them, because you will need them when the winter season comes. And all these things, I'm sure they'll be cheap in your home country, so get them if you can. They don't have to go into your bag, especially your winter jacket. You can hold them on your hands and they'll be fine for you. Talking about shoes, for ladies, if you like high heels, I do love them. Get few. Don't pack too much. You don't need them too much. You can just get like 2 or 3 high heels based on stilettos or block heels, depending on whatever you like. But you want to ensure you pack your sneakers or flat shoes, because this is what you would make use of on your arrival. Get yourself slippers and flip-flops when coming. I came with my slippers from Nigeria. In Nigeria, we call it slippers, but if you know it as flip-flop, that's fine. Get yourself one when coming. Moving on, I would say food items. This is the part we need to adjust, okay? For the food items, if you like local food, please pack them. When I was coming, I'm a Yoruba girl, so I love amala. I don't joke with my amala. I came with my elubo. This is the powder we use in making amala. I came with gari, I came with semo, I came with pando. And what I did for all my food items was I have them in a clear bag like this. So all your food items, make sure you put them in a clear bag. And if you're bringing most of these solid food items, the gari, the semo, the elubo, pando, what have you, you want to come with something you can use in making soup to eat it. So if you can, come with egusi. I came with this quantity of egusi. Yes, it was filled in this ziploc. And what I did for most of my soup ingredients was I have them in a ziploc clear bag like this, and I labeled them. You see, grinded melon. The same thing I did for my ogbono. My ogbono is filled too. This is what I have left now. I labeled it grinded ogbono. So all your local food, you can label them like this in a clear ziploc bag. If you don't know the English name, you can just put local food on them and they'll be fine. Get crayfish, grinded crayfish. Get pepper, grinded pepper. You see my grinded pepper, I labeled it grinded pepper. My crayfish, I think I have one more bag left, but I already poured that in a container. So this one, I haven't even opened this pepper. You see, after packing it like this, I put a tape around it so it doesn't like open when I'm with my bag and spill everywhere and make my bag messy. So put them in a clear bag and label them. Get yourself your local seasoning. This part now, I would say, see, a lot of us want to carry seasoning or maggi, as the case may be, with chicken on them. You see, because of this thing, they can seize your maggi. You don't want to come with to the USA with any food item that has chicken labeled on them. However, you can still travel with this if you want to. One hack I'll give you, which was what I did, was I came with no chicken, right? But what I did was I unwrapped all the cubes and I put them naked without the chicken wraps or whatever in a ziploc bag, in a transparent bag like this, and then I labeled it local seasoning, and I was safe. So if you're packing any seasoning or any food item that has chicken, remove that wraps that says chicken and put them in a clear bag and label them your local food. My brothers, my Igbo brothers and sisters, if you like abacha, ukwa, dried ones, make sure they are dried, well dried. Put them in a clear bag, label them local food, and you can travel with them. Dried vegetables, your ugu, your uziza, your ukazi, pack them. If you want to, if you like them, pack them. Your dried fish, make sure your fish is very, very dried. And when you're packing it also in a clear bag. That was what I did when I was coming. Your local spices, Ghanaians and Nigerians in the house, come forward. Jollof rice, all your jollof rice spices, pack them. Your thyme, your curry, whatever it is you use in making a sumptuous jollof rice, pack them. Your banga spices, you want to pack them when you're coming. Pepper soup spices, if you like making all this food, just pack them. Yaji, if you're outside and you like yaji spice, please pack it when you're coming. Make sure you have them in a clear container or a clear bag, and you can label them, just so you avoid unnecessary questions on when they are checking your bag on transit, or you avoid them seizing your bags. I would say, if you're coming with swallow food items like this, like the gari and the elubo, please pack this. This is a wooden turner or tonigari, whatever it is you identify it as, because you might not be able to get something as strong as what you have in your home country to turn your gari or to turn your elubo. When I was coming, I packed this. I also packed this one to scoop my swallow from the pots, because I wasn't sure if I would be able to get them here in the USA on my arrival. You can find something like this. It might be expensive, maybe from African store. You might find something that is not as thick as this, so you can pack them. Food items that you should avoid, like I said, avoid any chicken items, any chicken labeled items, food seasoning, flavors, or what have you. If you must pack them, unwrap them so they don't have the chicken labels and put them in a clear bag and label them local food. Avoid palm oil. Some people are lucky to travel with it, some people are not. You might never know what you will meet on your transit, so just avoid it so you don't waste your money. Avoid beans and rice. These things are cheap in the USA. We even import rice. So why would you travel with an imported item abroad again? So just avoid it. Your beans, there might be weevils in it, you might not know. This will be a challenge for you traveling with them. They can seize them, so just avoid carrying them. Avoid beef. It's dicey. They can seize it, they might not. But if you must carry it, just make sure it is very, very dried. Okay? Whatever food items you're carrying, make sure it is very, very dried and they don't have like any rodent, any insects or weevils or bees or whatever it is on them when you're carrying them. Next thing I'll be talking about will be medicine and prescriptions. Okay, for your medicines and prescriptions, I will start first by saying if you wear eyeglasses, recommended one, not the recommended one. Make sure you get your eyesight checked before you travel, and if you need to replace your eyeglasses, replace it. If you can afford getting a spare eyeglasses, get a spare. Make sure whenever you're going for your eye checkup and everything, you get the prescriptions of your glasses, because there are some medicines you will not be able to get over the counter here in the USA. You would need prescriptions to be able to get some of these medicines. So come with your prescriptions from your home country. If you come to the USA to get the prescriptions, you need to see a doctor, and it can be expensive for you to see a doctor. Even if you have health insurance, you will need to pay deductible. So get the prescriptions of all your medicines. Your pain relief, get them. Your cold prevention treatments like Procode, Mixagrip, get them. Aboliki balm, if you have this in your own country, get them when you are traveling. All these things will come in handy when the winter season comes around, and you might not even be able to get all these things from the counter, right? But your body system is accustomed to using all these things from your own country. So get most of the medicines you will be able to use. Your pain relief, get them. Your deworming medicines, get them. Your bacterial infection treatments, get all these medicines from your own country if you can. Multivitamins, get them. For the ladies, if you do have pain during your menstruation cycle, get your menstrual pain relief medicines. And all these medicines, when you're packing them, please make sure you put them in your check-in bags. Don't make mistake to put them in your hand luggage, okay? Next on my list will be personal care items. And the first things I'm talking about here will be your toothpaste and toothbrushes. Make sure you get them. You would need them. You might even need them on your transit, to brush down your mouth so it doesn't smell before your arrival to wherever you're going to. But irrespective of that, get your toothbrush and your toothpaste. You can get maybe like 2 or 3 brushes. Get Vaseline. You would need this, especially if you have challenges getting your body cream in the new country you're going to. Vaseline will come in handy. And sometimes the weather might get like so harsh that your skin will start getting white and stuff like that. Vaseline will come in handy. Your body soap and your body cream, get them. Make sure all these things go in your check-in bags. Don't put them in your hand luggage, because they will seize it from you, especially if you are carrying big houses of your body cream and body soap. Your deodorant, your perfumes, get all these things. If you like to use them, put them in your check-in bags, okay? Next I have is shaving sticks and cream. Get whichever one you like, get them. Check-in bag, that's where they should go. Your topical creams, you need them, especially because you're going to a new country. You'll be reacting to a lot of things: change of weather, change of environment, change of water. All these things might tell on your skin, especially if your skin is very, very sensitive. So you need your topical creams like the triple action creams, antifungal cream, antibacterial creams. Get them from your own country so you can use them whenever your skin starts breaking out. Get yourself sanitary pads, ladies, panty liners. Put a couple in your bag that can serve you before you start making money to buy one in the USA or wherever you're going to. Also, your personal makeup kit, get them. Your powder, your foundation, eye pencil. See, get a lot of eye pencil. They are very cheap in your own country. You might come here in the USA, you might not find the color of the pencil that will fit your face, or the powder or the foundation that will fit your face. So get them. If you like makeup, get them when you're coming. Your shaving gears for men, get your clippers, get your combs, your brush when you're coming. And if you can, learn the skill of how to use them, okay? Because making hair, getting haircut in the USA is expensive. Same thing for ladies. Get your wigs and attachments. Pack a lot of these. If you like Ghana weaving, make sure you braid your hair neatly before leaving, at least that can sustain you, and get attachments that you can be able to make use of. Get wigs when coming. When I was coming, I came with lots of my wigs. I didn't come with everything. I came with few, because I'm also trying to conserve space in my bag. I came with few of my wigs. And I would say this: ladies, come with your hair appliances if you have. For example, when I was coming, I came with my coiler, I came with my straightener. These things I've been using them because I like DIYs. I came with my hair dryer. You can get a small one like this, and all these will fit perfectly. I think I packed all this in one of my bags where I packed my clothing. Okay, you get them so you can be able to do some of these things yourself, and you don't want to go to salon to spend unnecessary money. I also came with hair rollers for my weave on if I want to make them into coils. Whenever you're packing your wigs, or if you know you're packing wigs, get this wig cap. Yes, you would need them for your wigs, so get them. Get your weave on brushes. Okay, I think I came with 2 of these when I was coming too. So just something you can be able to, you know, make yourself look good, both male and female. Get, you know, all your shaving gears, your hair appliances, wigs and attachments. Just make sure you get them. What else do I have to show you guys with respect to that? I think that is all. So moving on, this is going to be like a Jara tip for you guys. Miscellaneous. First thing I'll say is get your holy books, the hard copy, Bible or Quran, whichever one you use. Get them when coming. I know you would say you have all these things on your phone, yes, but if you want to go to church, you might want to hold it in your hand or something. But if that is not comfortable for you, it's your choice. But I would advise, if you can, get a hard copy. Get your daily devotionals when coming. Get your beddings. I should have even said this when I was talking about clothing, because it's as important. Get a bed sheet and a pillowcase. When I was coming, I came with 2 bed sheets, each having their own matching pillowcases. So get one when you're coming, because you don't know where you're going to sleep on your arrival. Even if you have people you're going to squat with, when you finally get your own place and you get your bed and everything, your beddings will come in handy. Or if you're not lucky enough to have people you will stay with on your arrival, and you need to just like stay in an hotel, or the hotel will have bedding sheets, I know. Or maybe you need to stay in a school hostel that has just bed, or maybe you are not even so lucky, you get to sleep on the floor. Your beddings will come in handy. Get calculators, scientific calculators for the science student. If you know you're coming for an arithmetic courses, get your scientific calculator. Get your tailoring essentials. Yes, when I was coming, I came with this. This is like a pack that has all basic like tailoring essentials. If you're able to get one of these, get it, male or female. This is not only for ladies. Guys, pack it, because you might need it to stitch 1 or 2 on your arrival here. In the USA, I don't know about other country, there is no aboki or obioma that you quickly go and meet for adjustments. You do your adjustment yourself. Even if you get one, it can be expensive, you know. Just get your tailoring essentials when coming. Get your neck pillow, something like this, you know, it can easily go around your neck, and this will give you maximum comfort on the plane when you need to sleep or take a nap, so you don't develop like neck pain after your journey, or when you have like a long layovers. This will come in handy for you to make use of and get like a comfort nap at the airport during your layover. This last one will be like I mean, it's dicey. If you want, go ahead and get it. If you don't, you can just avoid it. Beverages and snacks. So for the beverages, I didn't pack them anyways, but I know some friends did pack them. And I would say this, if you don't have someone to stay with at least the first night of your arrival, this would be like your first dinner in the new country you're going to. So have like few sachets of Milo, milk, put them in your foodstuffs, with your foodstuffs in the bag you're going to pack them. You can get like, for snacks, you can get like cookies, peanuts, kuli or German rocks, whatever you call it. Put them, you know, if you like drinking garri, your peanut and your kuli will come in handy. Pack them, make sure all these things go in a clear bag and you label them. Local food, if you know their English name, put their English name. Pack them neatly in your bag, okay? I mean, I've talked about things you should avoid packing, especially when it comes to food items. So please avoid them so they don't seize it. If they seize it, it will pain you. It will pain you because you wish you did not waste your money buying them. Now I'll talk about how I packed most of my food items to conserve my space. I know my airline then gave me allowance for 23 kg, 2 bags of 23 kg to check in, and then 10 kg of my hand luggage. So what I did was, my check-in bag, I dedicated one of the bags for food items, food items, and my medicines, and then the other 23 kg bag, I dedicated that to my clothing, my hair, and my personal care item. You can do the same, or otherwise, if you don't want to pack some of these things. Then my 10 kg hand luggage, I used a small box, and also I carried a backpack. So in that my small box, I only have clothing and shoes there also. Okay, then my backpack is where I have all my gadgets and my documents, so you can do the same thing. Just make sure you don't have medicines, perfumes, cream, body lotion, no liquids in your hand luggage or your carry-on, no food items, no medicines in your hand luggage or your carry-on, because they will seize it. Even before you leave Nigeria or your home country, they might seize it. Or if you are lucky to go out of your home country with them, on transit they can seize it from you. If you're watching this video up until this moment and you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and share with family and friends that you know they are traveling, and this video would help a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay tuned. Peace.